Is glowstringing poi with glow sticks? Continue listening to find out more. There have been some who have claimed glowstringing is poi with glow sticks. This confusion is understandable, as the field of glowstringing is relatively smaller and newer compared to the field of poi. Poi as a cultural art form is a hundreds of years old discipline coming from New Zealand. Glowstringing probably originally came from poists who practiced the art at raves, where glow sticks were probably advantageous compared to non-glowing objects. Many glowstringers can probably trace their roots to poi, and many will often practice more poi at times than pure glowstringing. In terms of glowstringing, glow sticks have significantly impacted former pure poists in order to take advantage of the glow stick. This makes it possible for certain moves which would otherwise not make sense for poi done without glow sticks, and in many cases, these moves go directly against the poi aesthetic. For example, linked catches and glow stick manipulations borrow far more from a yo-yo string manipulation concept than poi. The idea of tracing and such would not even be pleasing without the glow of the glow stick, and wrapping would not look as good or be as easy to do or even practical without the use of a glow stick or related instrument. Over time, glowstringing, because of the cultural differences that resulted from many different reasons, has become its own category. An example in real life is the blues style of music, leading to jazz and R&B. All recognized as different forms of music sharing similarities in concepts, but thought of as different genres of music. In all, glowstringing belongs in the same category of swinging objects and object manipulation such as poi, martial arts, yo-yoing, staffing, etc. What about fire poi, or poi done with lights? Aren't they the same as glowstringing? It is undoubtedly an understandable feeling to have on the first glance that glowstringing is the same as fire poi or poi done with lighted objects, since, the feeling goes, they both emit light. The difference is mostly having to do with culture, aesthetics, and the use of the glow stick itself. Glowstringing is simply of a different aesthetic nature than that of poi, often favoring different types of moves that may not be pure poi. It is also undoubted that glowstringing has made an impact on the modern poi community as well. Some fire practitioners have experimented with some moves which have been formed and improved upon largely by the glowstringing community. A main difference is the nature of the object itself. It's not practical to do some of the many glowstringing moves with fire, although it is possible, no doubt. The problem with some of the LED lights is that they are often more dangerous or more fragile than glow sticks. Glow sticks as a source of light are unmatched in durability, inexpensiveness, and safety, although alternatives have been developed. But the real difference is the difference in culture, history, and aesthetic philosophy. Some things which are vitally important to glowstringers aren't as important to poists, and some things which are vitally important to poists aren't as important to glowstringers. Are you trying to say that glowstringing is better than poi? Not at all. But that seems to be the impression that some poi diehards have received from the explanations on glowsticking.com. Glowstringing is not better or worse, just different, with a different culture and different set of practitioners. But most importantly, cultural roots vastly different from the poi aesthetic. Glowstringing has different goals, mostly having to do with the aspect of dancing to the music. We respect and admire poi artists, and will use many poi concepts in glowstringing, just as freehanders will use juggling, footbagging, hacky-sacking, and object manipulation concepts. Let's make this clear. We recognize the inherent beauty of poi and realize that poi too can be done to the music. The main difference is the intention of the swinger himself. When he or she is glowstringing, as a verb, he or she is a glowstringer. But by saying glowstringing has some elements borrowed from poi and tacking on things you claim to have invented, aren't you basically saying glowstringing evolved from poi and thus is superior? No, not at all. Glowstringing definitely is not superior to poi. This is a common complaint people have upon reading defenses of glowstringing. That is not at all what we are saying. It is the same fallacy many people have when scientists speak of evolving. Evolving does not imply betterment. Who can claim seriously that R&B is better than jazz? Well, some of the die-hard fans of each might, but that just illustrates our point. Some glowstringers might say glowstringing is better looking to them than poi. And some poi practitioners will sneer at the rapid wrapping moves in glowstringing which they will see as lacking in artistry. But poi and glowstringing are different aspects of the same overall field of swinging objects. We are also not claiming to have invented anything. But then again, who can? Every facet of human knowledge is drawn from prior inspiration and knowledge from others. Even Leonardo da Vinci had his own inspirations. We can, however, claim to have, as a community, brought into a cohesive whole the idea of glowstringing and to have progressed the ideas of glowstring further. But it's still an object tied to a string on each hand, and you sometimes do weaves and such. To make the above explanation more clear, poi as an aesthetic form is thoroughly a modern art, very far removed from its original cultural intent of training Maori tribesmen in warfare. Modern poi, as developed and hugely popular as it is in many countries around the globe, cannot claim superiority over all disciplines involving a string. Glowstringing itself has a growing history, and has a body of moves that are just as large as categories of weaves, butterflies, etc. To make another point, sword fighting has the weave motion. Staffing shares some of the same concepts. Martial arts such as flails and darts do as well. More modern disciplines, including yo-yoing, share the same qualities as string manipulation, and glowstringing itself is often practiced in conjunction with other styles. In conclusion, in all, glowsticking has a fundamentally different outlook to its art than do other dances. It is defined by its roots in the rave culture, and thus the philosophies surrounding it about style and dancing are different from those of other arts. That does not mean, of course, that it is stuck in the rave culture. Even to define the rave culture as such is a sort of misnomer, as it is different in every nation, in every region, and even in the same cities. As the music and the dance evolves, so will glowsticking and glowstickers. We simply ask that everyone have an open mind. Thank you for respecting our culture and taking the time to listen to this article. For the text version of this article, please visit the article section of glowsticking.com.